Hello. Hey, man.
What's up, guys?
What's up? How's it going, Matt and Denny?
Hey, how are you?
Doing all right.
Good.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, of course. Sorry it took so much scheduling.
Don't worry about it. That's
We're used to it, man.
Yeah, that's how it is. It's a pain in the ass to ever schedule anything.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Much
You're
less
right.
something with 4 people. Holy crap!
Yeah, like I don't know how we get together to do live drafts anymore. It's nonsense.
Yeah, I'm with you. I had a league fall apart because we just couldn't get everybody in the same room to do the draft.
That sucks. We for years we did it on the. We finally realized because it was getting hard with everybody having kids and stuff.
Mhm.
A weekend was getting impossible, so we started doing it NFL kickoff night. Because we knew everybody was going to be fine. But this year the commission had to go out of town for that weekend. So we had to do it Sunday morning at 10 a.m.
Oh man, wow.
We were like, oh, this is great.
That's something. Yeah,
Yeah.
For draft day consultants, we get some weird times. We had a draft request the other day that was started at midnight Eastern. So
Wow.
Midnight Eastern. Wow.
yeah.
Where was the client?
It was in on the West Coast, so it was nine their time, but still but we only have like 3 people on the West Coast, so if they weren't able to take it, so somebody had to stay up till 2 a.m.
Nice. The graveyard shift for draft day consultants.
If you need more West Coasters,
Hey, I've been asking Denny how long is this going to take? So
Are you on the West Coast?
I am. I'm in San Diego.
Cool. Yeah, we probably do. Yeah, I always think that
you probably do need more West Coasters if you only have 3. There are actually people out there, despite
Yeah, no, I know. Despite my hatred of the West Coast time. Is Pete joining?
He's supposed to be. I haven't seen anything. I should have confirmed, but I was. He said he'll be right.
He's riding roller coasters, I'm sure.
No. They're closed. They're closed now for a couple weeks. So, no roller coastering for a couple weeks. But no, my AC went out today. Good times.
Oh.
Yeah, it's only like 99 degrees with 99% humidity. So. I got home and I walked in and I'm like, it doesn't feel cool in here like it does when you walk in from outside.
Yeah, it's brutal.
I'm like, oh, this is not.
I wouldn't know. It was like 70, beautiful here today.
Yes, we all understand. San Diego's fantastic, Matt. We get it.
70? Are you kidding?
It was a little warmer than that, but it wasn't. It definitely wasn't 100.
It was awful here.
I mean, it's actually like terrifying to run out here.
I cut the grass and thought I was going to die.
Yeah.
I used to live in Florida. I remember those days.
Yeah, ugly.
100 and 100.
I have no idea how much it's going to cost either. Like, and I'm sure whoever I call, they're going to be like, oh yeah, it's just a ton of money. And I'm like, all right. I can't say no. Like.
Well, you're getting all that sweet Sunday swim money now, John, so you should be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna. I'm still gonna be doubtful about that until they actually pay us. We'll see how that works.
I was joking. I didn't know they were actually paying you.
Oh yeah, if we fill up first, of course we win. Why do you think I've actually tried to promote it?
Well, crap. We should have done one for DGN.
I thought about that, Matt, and I was like, there's no way I could do 2. And we already did shirts with game night to make a little bit of a little cash. And we haven't done anything.
We haven't made money yet, have we?
Yeah, we have. We're ahead now. Why do you think I was like, fuck it, let's just start giving them away for cheap?
Well, I didn't know. I thought let's cut our losses while we can.
No. We finished. We were ahead, and now it's like, all right. So now everything that comes in is already covered. So
nice.
Fuck it. Just give us anything for him. I don't care anymore.
Did you guys see this? Obviously, the Colin Kaepernick ad, but the Jay Cutler version of it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What is it?
Fantastic.
The smoking one.
Yeah, don't care about anything, even if it's caring about nothing or something.
Nice.
Really, or just do it or don't. I don't care.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic.
I think he was probably the worst signing ever when the Dolphins signed him. Well, what was
that? Was his. I guess they were that afraid of Matt Moore.
Matt Moore must be absolutely horrific.
I mean, he always seems okay,
right?
At least okay for whatever the minimum is over whatever ridiculous salary they gave Color.
You pull a guy out of retirement who never really looked like he wanted to play in his prime.
I mean, they had to know he just wanted that money. That's it.
Right.
I don't even understand why he wanted that money either, though. Like, he was loaded. Like, why even bother? I mean, I know money's great. Like, yes, that's fine. You got tons more money.
Because he could just go out there and DGAF and do.
You can buy more houses and everything, but like, once you get so much, like, isn't there?
He probably still kind of likes, you know.
Well, I think that these guys run into issues where they build up a lifestyle that then requires $10 million a year.
That's true.
You know, so suddenly like to us that just seems ridiculous. But
hey guys,
well, speak for yourself. I mean,
I can buy it though. I mean, once you buy it, I just bought our first house in December, and all of a sudden we're spending a whole hell of a lot more money. It's like I didn't really think it was going to happen, but it happens at all levels. I think.
Yes.
What's up, Pete?
What's up, guys?
I can't wait to not have a house anymore.
Hey, Pete.
How's it going, Pete?
Are we talking about homeownership?
Oh yeah.
All kinds of incredible things.
It's a hot Tuesday night.
Sounds like it.
Dynasty games.
All right, so we have 3 games that we'll play. So one of them is around ADP. We call it ADP Card Sharks because basically you pick a random number and I give you a name, and then you have to choose to stay or go on that person. Matt, I do have enough to go to a 3rd card for everybody this time. I did a little more preparation this time. So basically I'll give you a time frame for the entire game of when their Dynasty ADP, you know, what the change is from this point in time to this point in time. So you don't know that until when the game starts, but basically you're looking for the person whose Dynasty ADP has changed the most.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty easy. I've got one for each position. Well, I'm sorry, each skill position, I should say. I forgot we have to specify that tonight. That's right. So I've also got a name game category, which if you've ever watched like Wheel of Fortune before and after, it's 2 things that kind of blend together to make, you know, like one thing. The example we always use on this show was once I gave the clue of at the time it was Bills quarterback and Atlanta Falcons receiver, and the answer would have been Tyrod Taylor Gabriel. So see how that kind of blends together? Makes sense?
Oh, okay.
We're going to look so dumb, Denny.
But it's not just always like shared names too. Sometimes it's shared sounds.
Correct.
Like the beginning, like the end of the first name blends into the beginning of the second name.
Man, oh boy. Okay.
So yeah, because like for that we had like Amari Cooper Jam when we did players and bands.
Magneto J. Howard.
Yeah. So stuff like that, like somehow the 2 things just have to connect for a before and after.
Oh baby. Okay.
And is this like, is it timed whoever gets to it first, or is it you have a chance?
I don't know, Matt. We've done it both ways in the past. I don't really have a preference. Matt, what way do you want to do it tonight?
I kind of think it's more fun for the free for all, honestly. Even though sometimes we don't know who actually buzzed in first, so you have those scenarios.
Okay.
So I mean, it doesn't really matter to me though. We can do it either way.
All right. So tiebreaker always goes to not Matt. That works for me then. So
that's what I listened to last week's show. It seems like you got quite the little dynasty here, Matt. You create a show and then you just dominate the guests each week. Nice gig.
Well, that's
it wasn't the intention, but it's sort of happened that way, I guess.
Don't let him fool you. He prepares more than anybody else for this show.
I lost like 4 or 5 games in a row there for a little while.
And he got pissed and started studying. So
Well,
and then if we get to the final game is something where basically I'm going to give you two things to compare statistically, and you'll have to decide which side you want to go with has more.
Okay.
It's pretty damn easy.
Say that again. You're going to have to say that again.
I'm going to have to explain that one kind of on air.
All right.
But basically I would say, like, who has more receptions, Antonio Brown or Des Bryant and Brandon LaFell.
So like the game's played kind of.
So it'll have a set of statistics. You'll have to try and figure out which one has more.
Okay.
So it's pretty easy. Should be able to fly through these. I don't have to look anything up while we're playing, which is really damn nice tonight. So, do you guys have any questions about them?
I'm probably going to pepper you with questions on air.
That's fine. That's not uncommon. This is the most heavily edited podcast I've ever been a part of in my life.
Okay.
There's so much dead air that gets taken out because the question will be asked and everybody will just sit here.
Okay.
What? So.
All right. Well, you just gave me my direction to have no dead air and to make you not have to edit anything.
I appreciate that, Pete. You're a pro. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give us some silence here, and then I'll bring us in. Oh, Matthew.
Don't forget to say now, part of the DLF family of podcasts, and the winner tonight will get a year, all that stuff.
DLF pod. Do you have any idea what number episode this is?
I think 26. Maybe 27. It's 26 or 27. I can probably pull it up on my feed real quick.
Should probably
just say welcome to episode 26 or 27.
I should know, but I don't.
It's 26.
All right, 26.
Denny, your webcam looks like it's like a VHS recorder underwater.
It kind of does, actually.
It does look foggy. It does look all
I had to turn down the quality because my computer will actually just burn up if I have it on the HD.
I feel like you're gonna go like Charlie from Lost on me and put up a paper that says "Not Penny's boat" like on the screen.
You were talking about how humid it is there, so I figured it was just really misty in there.
I'm sorry.
All right, so DLF family of podcast shirts and episode 26. Anything else?
Giving away a year.
Oh, giving away a year. If I don't write it down, I'm gonna forget. So they're playing for a year subscription.
Oh man, now it's serious.
Now it's business.
Is it DLF Premium? I assume. Is that what it's actually called, Matt?
Sure. I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I think that's
premium in this economy. Come on.
I would just say free subscription.
All right, we'll just go 1 year.
There's not different levels as far.
Oh, there's not. Okay.
As far as I know, there's no Dynasty DFS. As far as I know,
Denny and I can't afford subscriptions. We have to go on shows to win them to be able to check out Dynasty.
Draft Day Consultants is underwater.
Literally, look at Denny's feet.
Oh my God, I'm almost out of my fucking water. It's so goddamn hot. Jesus, that was a full glass. All right.
While we're doing this, I'm going to grab another beer real quick right before we start.
Yeah, go for it.
That'll be a good amount of silence. I'm going to go ahead and switch to beer because that's what I have down here. So
perfect.
I can't imagine not having AC right now. I mean, my AC has been blasting all day.
Is it still that hot over there on the East Coast?
It's like 95-ish. Yeah.
Gross.
Denny, I got this for you, bud.
Oh, nice.
I had this from a man's bit like 6 months ago, and it's just been sitting in my fridge, and now seems like the time.
It is. That is the time. I've really grown a fondness for the natural.
I've seen that. I was wondering what was the impetus to that Natty Light Love.
Yeah, the impetus was that we were on the way to vacation, and I stopped at a gas station to get some beer, and they didn't have Miller Lite, so I got Natty Light, and it was 30 Natty Lights for $14.
What?
That really is awful. I backed your Miller Lite claim, but I can't back the Natty Light.
You have to draw the line.
Less than 50K in a beer.
You literally have to draw the line somewhere, and that's the line.
In this economy, Denny's really having to make some concessions.
It's tough. I'm by the way, I'm my new thing. I'm trying to jam in this economy into anything. Right now. Like any conversation.
Bring it back from like 2009.
Yeah. Like my mom's like, "Can I come over see the kids?" I'm like, "In this economy."
What are you drinking, Pete?
Oh, the natural ice, baby.
Oh my God. It's
actually not bad. I'm kind of with Denny though. I don't have a taste for these fancy beers. I just don't get in battles on Twitter about it.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm team not IPA. I don't like IPA at all, but I can't do the natty stuff. So all right, I'll give the actual quiet here, and this time we'll actually do it for real. Welcome back to Dynasty Game Night, episode 26. We are, as always, happy to be part of the Dynasty League. Oh, I'm going to have to start that over. I obviously haven't remembered to do that intro at all with DLF family of pods, so I wasn't sure how to say it. Going to have to go DLF because I apparently can't speak the words dynastyleaguefootball.com. So DLF. Welcome back to Dynasty Game Night, part of the DLF podcast family. This is episode 26. Matt, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, man. I got another couple of tough guests this evening to do battle with.
Yeah, we've got some real good guests playing for a 1-year subscription to DLF. Before we get to them, let's mention real fast that we do still have shirts for sale for $15. All right, business is all out of the way. Let's bring in the guests. Let's start with Denny there. Denny Carter, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I don't know if I qualify as a tough competition. I appreciate you guys having me on, but the extent of my dynasty knowledge goes. I've been holding on to Josh Gordon for 6 years, so that's.
Is it going to pay off this year?
It better.
All right. We also have Pete Overzet joining us. Pete, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I also don't feel like tough competition. I've listened to previous shows, and I feel like Denny and I are lambs being led to the zookeeper slaughter. So yeah, we're happy to be a part of this charade where Matt gets his rocks off by beating up on people with his dynasty knowledge.
This is where like a good editor would put in like a sound of lambs being slaughtered, like it sounds of a slaughterhouse underneath Pete talking there. But we don't have one of those on this show. We don't have a good editor. We have me usually. So, all right, we've got 3 games to play tonight. Matt, we will let you choose. We've got ADP Card Sharks. We've got a name game. We've got to start with one of those two.
Let's go with the name game, John. We didn't play that last week.
All right, so we're going to go back to the old style of the name game where your name is your buzzer. So as soon as you feel like you know the answer, buzz in with your name. I will give the first clue. If you get it off the first clue, it's worth 2 points. If you get it off the second clue, which is usually going to give you like a team name, something like that, you get 1 point. There are no points, no negative points for missing. Matt, you had a question?
You guys are gonna want pen and paper, FYI.
Oh yeah, you probably will, because you're gonna want to write down stuff.
Didn't know I needed to go to Staples for this show.
I have a manila folder.
That works.
I would suggest keeping junk mail. That's what I use. That's what I always write stuff on.
And was this the Tyrod Taylor Gabriel game?
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, so I will read the first clue. If there is going to be an answer that uses some sort of poetic license, meaning the sounds might not be a perfect blend, but you kind of have to work it together, I will say that as we go into the clue. That does happen. So we will jump right into it. Remember, your name is your buzzer. The first clue is military toy with AFC North quarterback.
Matt.
Go ahead, Price.
G.I. Joe Flacco.
G.I. Joe Flacco it is.
We're so screwed, Daddy. We're so screwed.
I'm sorry. What just happened?
You didn't give a theme, or is there not a theme?
I did not give the theme beforehand, but I think you can probably figure it out from now.
So my first question, who is Joe Flacco?
My second question is, what teams are in the AFC North?
All right, so Pete, you need to pull up your divisions, or you're going to struggle wildly here.
I'm actually going to do that. Is that allowed? Open book test?
Go
sure, why not? I don't know that with the way Matt got that answer so quickly, I don't know if it's going to matter.
Me and Betty be on a team together, and then also Google everything.
I mean, military toy. I was thinking like something about a gun or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh man,
my head went right to GI Joe. I don't know why. I played with a lot of GI Joes.
So obviously, toys are going to be the theme for tonight.
Okay.
Did you guys not play with GI Joes as kids?
I did.
I was going to say, I feel like we're all similar age group here.
I did. No, I wasn't. I wasn't always a feckless lib. I played with GI Joes.
All right. On that note, we'll move on to the next clue. So we've got Toy Box Slideshow and NFC East wide receiver.
Looking at my divisions here.
NFC East.
Correct. Also Googling toys from old time.
What was the first part?
Toy Box Slideshow?
Toy Box Slideshow and NFC East wide receiver.
And you're doing it in order, right? So the toy is first?
Correct. The toy will come first. It'll always go in the order that I give it. If I give the player name first, that'll be the first part of the answer.
Wow.
Do you guys want the second part of the clue or the second clue?
I would like that.
Yes, please.
Second clue, New York Giants. You're all going to kick yourself when you get this.
Matt.
Go ahead, Matt.
Viewmaster Shepherd.
That's it. The Viewmaster. You guys don't remember the little stupid little disc that you clicked and it just...
I did, but I didn't know what that was called.
Yeah.
I thought it was called Viewfinder, so I had to pivot there.
Viewmaster was the actual name of it. So
all right.
All right. Now that we're getting a hang of the game, we'll go with a poetic license answer. So the sound.
Wait, John. Just real quick. Up to this point, you think we have the hang of the game?
Maybe I should rephrase it. Now that we've gotten as much of a hang of the game as we're going to have, I have a feeling.
Okay.
So this one might not blend as perfectly, but you can still kind of put it together. And I think you'll figure out what I mean as you get the answer here.
Okay.
So we've got sphere of rubber fibers and NFC South running back. Sphere of rubber fibers and NFC South running back.
Sphere of Rubber Fibers sounds like a great band name.
It was a fun as hell toy too. And you guys will all kick yourself.
I must not know the right name of it, the official name of it.
All right, so do you want me to give the team name?
Sure.
No, I feel like I need more toy clues and less team name.
Unfortunately, those are hard to come by without giving away the exact answer. So we're going to go with the New Orleans Saints.
I swear to God, if this is a Mike Gillisley answer.
Not Mike Gillisley.
Boston.
All righty. How about
I'm
going to go ahead and give the answer. It's Koosh Balvin Kamara. Koosh ball. You guys don't remember having a Koosh ball?
I think you took a
Alvin. His name's Alvin.
Alvin. Got to figure out how to put Alvin and ball together, kind of.
Alvin.
You took a poetic license saying that was a poetic license of a clue.
Because I was like rubber band ball, but
it was a stretch. But you guys don't remember a Koosh ball?
I remember
a Koosh ball, but I don't.
Okay. You just called it a rubber band ball, so I wasn't sure.
But that's different. I thought like the ball made out of rubber bands. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey,
no.
John,
like when you make like a homemade rubber band ball?
No, like you could buy them. I
Buy those?
anyway.
No.
Koosh ball, I just didn't think I guess rubber fibers, like because it has all the little
fibers
or whatever I'm not calling them fibers.
Can I put in a request for some more like mid 90s toys? I'm just trying to like hit my sweet spot a little bit more.
Sure. Yeah.
Right on the fly. Do it.
Yeah. I'll just make up some. I'll make up some clues because they're that easy to come up with. So.
Mr. Abacus Kamara over here.
All right, so we'll go on to the next one. We've got Dolphins now practice squad receiver and 6-sided sliding puzzle game.
What?
What the
6-sided sliding receiver?
Dolphins now. This was big news that this dude got cut and put on the practice squad.
Oh.
Dolphins now practice squad receiver.
Okay.
It's something with Carew?
I think I know this receiver.
It's something Carew.
And 6-sided sliding puzzle game.
Oh, Matt.
Go ahead, Matt. I have a feeling you're getting this one.
Leonte Rubik's Cube.
Oh, man.
Exactly.
That's a good one. I like that, John.
P, what's wrong with us?
We are going to be laughed out of the industry.
I was laughed out of the industry 4 years ago.
It was actually around the second Clinton administration, I think, when you were formally laughed out.
That's generous of you guys to think that anybody in the industry listens to this, but so that one I actually thought was kind of an easy one, to be honest.
No, that was an easy one. I'm embarrassed. I'm very embarrassed.
All right, so we will now. I'll switch back to another one that you guys will give me shit for because it won't work out. Poetic licensing, but we're gonna go with fortune telling sphere and NFC West running back.
Oh,
Go for it, Pete. Try it. Fortune telling sphere and NFC West running back.
I'm just gonna say Pete, and I'm gonna say former Denver Broncos running back Crystal Monty Ball.
Okay, so I said there were no negative points, but that's going to get negative points. That's not even close.
I feel like that was a pretty good guess.
That's not even the right toy.
No. All right, so do you want the team name here, Denny and Matt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember, poetic license, so the sounding might be off a little.
Okay, Alvin.
Yep, it's going to sound a lot off like that. You're right. The 49ers.
Matt.
Go for it, Matt.
Magic 8 Balfred Morris.
There you go. Matt got it.
I'm on tilt, Denny.
I'm tilting.
I will say I've never seen Matt do this well in the name game. I don't know if it's just the competition.
Hang on, John. You're going to give me negative points for that creative answer. Monty Crystal Ball?
Well,
that's a nice.
I'll keep you at 0. Does that make you feel better?
Don't do me any favors, John. You score this game with the integrity you need to go to sleep at night.
I sleep plenty well. All right, we'll switch back.
I like that sandwich though, Monte Cristo. That's a great sandwich.
Yeah,
there you go.
All right, we'll switch back to a kind of a regular one here, if any of them are. Interchangeable starch fella and NFC West tight end.
Matt.
Go ahead, Matt.
Mr. Potato Hayden Hurst.
Nope. This one's not a poetic license here.
Mr. Potato ASJ.
No. All right, Pete, you want the team?
Yeah.
The Seahawks.
Mr. Potato Head Luke Wilson.
Head Dixon.
There it is. Yeah,
I really know what tight end.
Luke Wilson is on the Lions now.
God damn it.
I got it at the end there for no points. But yes, Mr. Potato Head Dixon.
Luke Wilson isn't on the Seahawks anymore.
Oh, no.
Daddy, am I fired from draft day consulting?
Yeah, no, you gotta go. I'm really sorry to do this on air, but
Oh my goodness!
I don't know why. I heard AFC North.
Yeah. Also, I in my joke response, I meant to say RSJ. Obviously, ASJ.
I think that's definitely negative points if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, probably.
RSJ gets positive points from me on this podcast for anything. So, all right, we've got squishy, stretchy toy with AFC South running back.
Half of my time I'm spent thinking, who's in the AFC South?
I'm just like, what are these toys?
That's what Pete just looked up. He's got the divisions in front of him.
Oh, I have the divisions in front of me. It's not helping at all.
Squishy what? Squishy sticky toy?
Squishy, stretchy toy with AFC South running back. Do you guys want the team name?
I want the toy name.
Yeah.
Well, the team name is Jacksonville.
Matt.
All right, go for it, Matt.
I just went blank. Silly Putty J. Yeldon.
That's it. Silly Putty. Silly J. Yeldon.
Wait, what? To be fair, that's a toy from like the 70s, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what Silly Putty is.
Yeah, but I guess.
But does everyone know who TJ Yeldon is?
Pete, he still plays for the Seahawks.
I think he's got a wide open path to touches in that backfield right now. Very tumultuous.
Does have a wide open path once that ankle gets turned again. So,
oh man, this is so embarrassing, Denny.
All right, so we'll go back to we've got one more poetic license one. So be prepared.
God.
Be prepared here.
So something with a ball in it.
So, nope.
Silly Putty TY.
No.
Put T.
Silly Put T.
That's not poetic license, John.
How do you put?
Not really.
Silly Putty.
Putty ends in T.
T-T-Y.
Sound T.
All right, I need one for my own mental health and self-confidence.
All right, you've got it. I can feel you're going to get this one.
Let me pull up my divisions.
Sure. AFC West running back and reptilian crime fighters.
Oh, I finally know the toy.
Yeah.
Do you want the team name?
Yeah, sure.
Raiders. So Raiders running back and reptilian crime fighters.
If this is right, this is really poetic.
It is very poetic. Yes,
I'm already tilted.
Is it Doug Marr Teenage Mutant?
It's obviously not poetic enough for you not to get it, Matt. You nailed it.
I quit.
Oh no! Did it come through?
Yeah, it came through. You can say it again, just in case, because it did freeze.
Doug Marr Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's amazing. Are you guys?
Is it?
I'm so steamed up right now.
Pete, I feel like we've been set up.
This show is off to a great start.
Lambs to the slaughter.
We've got one more. I'm going to make this an 8-point question, so you guys can end with a respectable, I don't know, like 5-point loss. I don't know.
You guys don't watch enough Wheel of Fortune, clearly.
I don't watch any. So.
I don't do enough imagining how John sounds out player names.
That's probably true. That's probably a good thing for all. All right, we've got one more. Let's finish this category up. We've got NFC South running back and mobile coil sure to get wrapped in itself.
What?
Yeah, no, I got the toy.
Yeah.
Say that last part one more time.
NFC South running back and mobile coil sure to get wrapped in itself. Go, Peter.
Christian Slink Caffrey.
Oh, I thought for sure you were going to get this based on your earlier comments.
Slink Caffrey.
Did you say Slinky McCaffrey?
Slink Caffrey. It rolls off the tongue.
He's putting things in the middle. He's mixing words in the middle. All right. Well, the team is the New Orleans Saints.
Mark Slinkrum.
Nope.
Mike,
just roll those rolls right off the
What do you
tongue.
got, Denny?
yeah, Mike Gillis Slinky.
There it is. Yeah.
I already said there better not be a damn Mike Gillisley question.
I about lost it when you said it. Is this a Mike Gillisley question? All I'm thinking is no, but I have another one later, so keep that name in mind.
So
Denny gets a point.
My one contribution was putting it on a T for Denny.
Let's go.
Exactly.
Let's go. Sorry, that's just my dynasty knowledge coming through.
You did all the work, and Denny takes home the prize.
I need to do a best ball draft so I can get an Ed Dixon share.
All right. Matt clearly won that game. So
yes.
We will now go on to ADP Card Sharks.
You sure you don't want to play the new game first, John?
No, I don't want to play the new game first because I like this other one better, and it took me a hell of a lot longer to prepare. So we're gonna play it. Damn it! All right. So the time frame that we are working on is from May, right when all those let's draft our rookies right now drafts were going on. So May 2018 to August 2018, because I don't quite have September yet. So again, we are looking for the player that has had their ADP change the most.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if it's gone up or down. You're just looking for the biggest change. So I have these randomized 1 through 10. You'll get to pick a card 1 through 10. I'll give you the player name, and you can choose to stay on that player or pass and go to another player. You can go up to 3 cards in your turn. We will let Matt start since Matt is ahead in the game. We're going to start with quarterbacks. Oh, and this is overall ADP, not just positional ADP. So overall ADP.
Okay.
Matt, pick a number.
And it's Dynasty ADP, guys.
Dynasty ADP, yes.
As found on DLF.com, winner's getting a free subscription.
Of course.
Not me. I'm going to have to keep guessing what those
winner of
ADPs
winner of one question, I guess, gets.
That's right.
Somebody's got to beat Matt so that they can give away a subscription.
I'll go with 7.
Denny, will you share your sub with me?
Oh, never.
Number 7 is Ben Roethlisberger.
I will take a new card.
All righty. Pick a number.
I will take number 4.
Oops, I better not do that. Number 4, Rivers.
So I have the same quarterback, so I will take another card. How about number 15?
Cards are 1 through 10, so that's going to be a little tough.
I'll take number 10.
You're disqualified for that. Yeah.
I agree. Derek Carr is where you are sticking.
Gross.
All righty. Denny, since you're closest to in second place,
Okay.
we'll go ahead and let you go second. You cannot choose number 4, 7, or 10.
Okay. 1.
Number 1, Carson Wentz.
Okay.
Do you want to stay or go?
Denny just like, yes, that is a name on a card. You just
I know that name.
I've heard that name several times. I'll stick with that one.
Okay.
Wait. I'm sorry.
Remember, this is Dynasty ADP.
Dynasty ADP change from May to August.
And okay.
Denny, think back to what you were doing in May.
Tweeting.
Running.
So wait a second. Now, if we stick with a player, then that means that we think that their ADPs have changed the most.
A lot, yeah.
Correct.
A lot.
Yes.
Ay. All right, I'll stick with Wentz. Sure.
Alrighty. And Pete, you get to pick some cards now.
Yeah, I'll do number 3. How many times do I get to swap?
You can swap your first pick and then you can go 2 more
Okay.
times after that. So
Right.
Jared Goff is your first one.
Jared Goff. I feel like he's stayed relatively consistent. I feel like this is good radio when you kind of talk out your thought process here instead of just going into a dark blank like Denny did. I will swap it out.
Alrighty, pick another card.
Let's stick with these low numbers. 2.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield. I'm going to keep that card.
All righty.
NFL draft in that span.
This was actually
thanks, Pete.
Pretty sure May would have been after the draft, almost immediately after the draft.
That's when that value skyrocketed, fellas.
All righty. So, we lost Matt. Oh, we got Matt back.
I don't know what's going on with the internet today, guys. Sorry about that.
Hey, if you happen to lose your internet for a game or two, no big deal.
All right, so Matt started out with what did you start with? Oh, Big Ben. Obviously, he didn't change much. You moved on. Then you went to Rivers. He did not change much either. You moved on again, and you ended on Carr, who's actually moved 38 spots in overall ADP since then.
Wow.
Which way?
Down.
Yeah, I think he was a drop. Yeah.
Once Gruden got hired, it was all downhill.
Yeah, he dropped from 140 overall to 179 overall. So, or 141 looks like 141 to 179. Better make sure I do my math right. We've got math checkers on this podcast now. Better look out. All right. So then we went to Denny, who stuck with Wentz as the initial one. He's only changed 7 spots.
Well,
then we went to Pete, who had Jared Goff, who actually had changed 48 spots.
Nice.
It wasn't good enough for Pete, so he decided to switch to Baker Mayfield, who is now all the rage, but in August had only changed 9 spots. So Matt gets the point for the quarterbacks.
Are you serious?
America.
Yes.
I had the winning card in my hand.
I'm not allowed to be frivolous.
Okay, Siri, whatever you say.
What was that?
I don't know. My phone started talking. It got dropped.
Zookeeper's doing his own drops over there.
I'll have Siri play for me.
So
you had one of the biggest ones. The only person that, other than Goff, that had moved more is Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston has taken a plummet since May.
That's actually legitimately interesting to me because I feel like Goff is going so late in redraft. Like what caused him to move so much? I feel
he's high in Dynasty, man. He's like quarterback 8 or 9 or something right now.
He was really high in May.
Remember age? We're all ageists in Dynasty.
Yeah, in May he was 91 overall, and in August 139. So I think what happens a lot is as people get closer to the season and the drafts take place, players that are a little bit older people don't look at them as down on them. So they go up, and then those guys that are getting drafted on youth early in the offseason go,
What is Wentz's redraft ADP? Because it must be much lower, I'm sure, because he's like quarterback 3 in Dynasty.
Yeah, he's like 6 or 7.
It's dropping by the day.
He needs to be more, I think. He needs to drop more.
He should not be drafted if you're just playing single quarterback.
I mean, the approach with like Wentz, Edelman, Dalvin Cook seems to be that ACLs don't matter. Like everybody recovers.
Ones that were less than 9 months ago. That's what everybody forgets. Like, sure, you can recover in a year, but it was in December when Wentz went out, man.
Yeah, I don't get it.
All right, let's move over to running back and see how badly Matt can dominate this section.
This game is mostly luck. I don't know, so
kind of. I mean,
it feels very lucky. Yeah,
there is definitely a luck involvement. Definitely luck involvement. But when you hit the player that you think has moved a lot, you can be in good shape. So, Matt, you're going to go first again, 1 through 10, running backs now.
Number 10.
Number 10, Mark Ingram.
I will stay. I'll stay on Mark Ingram.
All righty. We'll let Pete go first this time of the 2 consolation prize guys right now.
Dang.
Number 6.
Number 6, Chris Thompson.
Chris Thompson from May to August. I'm going to keep that.
All righty. And Denny, you can pick anything but 6 and 10.
9.
Number 9, Alex Collins.
Ooh. All right. I'll take him. Yes, I will stay.
All righty. So Matt started off with Mark Ingram, who has, of course, fallen 22 spots from May to August. Pete went with Chris Thompson, whose position's only changed 6 spots. Denny went to Alex Collins, who's a whole lot closer to Mark Ingram. 19 spots changed for Mark Ingram. Not quite enough, but we're getting closer. We're getting closer. So it's
the guy goes from like fourth string to starter, and his ADP doesn't move. What's wrong with you, Dynasty people?
It's probably
we're already on it.
I mean, it was collected like early, super early in August, so it might not have been affected yet. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I agree with Denny.
I mean, I think Alex Collins. I think people kind of back in May, people knew he was going to be the, we're banking on him being the starter. I would think.
Yeah, but not as confident. I don't think. I haven't come around
definitely.
Collins except for like in the last couple of weeks. So.
All right, so Matt has 2 out of it. We'll go ahead and play wide receiver. I guess we can play tight end. Maybe somebody will catch up and tie ya. Let's go with go over to wide receiver, and Matt, you get to go first again.
Number 5.
Number 5 is Chris Hogan.
I'll take another card. Number 3.
John Ross.
I will stick on John Ross.
Alrighty. Denny, we'll let you go second this time.
All right. Number 2.
Number 2, Dez Bryant.
I guess I'll stick with him.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Dez sounds like the nuts, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Dez is not the nuts.
Wow. Okay.
Nope. All right, Pete.
All right. Well, you gave me some valuable information. I have 3 chances to draw to the nuts. I will start.
It could have been Chris Hogan or John Ross, too. You could be drawing dead.
Yeah. Well, based on how things are going, I am drawing dead. Number 7.
Number 7, Martavis Bryant.
Ooh. He feels like a trap. I'm trading.
Always is.
Always a trap.
Yeah. Martavis Bryant. Trap.
All right. Number 4.
Number 4, Tywan Taylor.
Okay. Yeah. Silva's been beating that drum. People been pushing him up draft boards. He's young, pushing him up, taking him. I'm keeping it. I just hit the nuts, didn't I, John?
You did not, but that's all right. All right, so Matt actually gave you guys a chance when he passed on Chris Hogan, which was almost the nuts.
Really?
Yeah, 57 spots changed.
Dang.
People are finally coming along, Matt. Maybe we'll finally get our first round picks that we've been trying to sell Chris Hogan for a year. God damn it. Nobody would give us first last year for Hogan.
They won't this year either.
They won't. No, they won't. They'll be like, oh, Edelman's going to come back, and then he'll be terrible again. Blah, blah, whatever. Denny stuck with his first card of Dez Bryant.
Wait.
I'm sorry. So, yeah, you switched from Chris Hogan to John Ross. He's only changed 18 spots. So,
really?
Yep. Then Denny took Dez Bryant, a change of 47 spots.
Nice.
And I bet it's dropping even more going into the one that's being collected right now. I just wonder how far he can actually drop. I don't know. I think I might be done with Dez. I'm hoping he comes back so I can get rid of the last few shares that I have. Just give me anything for him. All right. Then we went to Pete, who had Martavis Bryant at 53, which would have been the point. But he moved on from that.
That's twice.
Moved on to Tywan Taylor, who's has moved a significant amount, 29 spots. Not enough to beat Denny, but Denny beat Matt. So yay!
John,
somebody other than Matt gets point.
John and Zookeeper, can I ask you guys a question and recognize that I'm in a vulnerable spot right now?
Has anybody ever played this game and not gotten a single point? Yes.
I mean, I was gonna say, am I the worst contestant to ever come on this show?
Well, I guess if you haven't got a single point, you might be tied for the worst.
We won't call them out by name. They know who they are. So Geronimo Allison was also on this list, and he would have been the nuts at 59 spots increased.
Dang.
People finally coming around on Geronimo.
And sorry, which direction did Martavis go?
Martavis is going downwards.
Right, but how didn't he? When did he leave the Steelers?
There was some positive news.
They traded him on draft day.
Yeah.
Right. So I didn't know if that would give him a bump, the change of scenery, but then he must have dropped way more.
He's dropped a ton over the summer.
He's been dropping, a lot the last couple months.
Nobody wants him anymore. Not even the Raiders don't even want him, for goodness sakes.
I don't even want him in this game.
No.
You should have.
Yeah, he should have. All right, we'll go ahead and play out the tight end round.
Martavis Bryant and Jared Goff are going to haunt you, Pete, this season.
There's a lot of things from this night that are going to haunt me.
All right,
Slinky Gillisley for being one.
Still backwards. Gillis, Slinky.
There you go.
Slinkaffery.
Denny nailed that. Denny nailed Gillis, Slinky.
I had a mind meld moment with you.
Finally worked out. All right, let's play tight end. Denny gets to go first as the person that pointed last. So 1 through 10, Denny.
Okay. All right. I'm going with 6.
Number 6 is Jimmy Graham.
Oh. I'll pass.
All righty. Means you got to pick another card.
Oh, right. I was like, what's next? I'll go with 9 after 6.
Number 9, Adam Shaheen.
Pass.
All
Boy.
right. So no 6, no 9.
10.
See what you did there. All righty, ASJ is where you're sticking.
I guess that's my guy.
All right, so Matt, you get to go. No
Number
6,
1.
no 9, no 10.
Number 1.
Austin Hooper.
Pass. Number 2.
Cameron Brate.
No, I'll pass. Number 3.
Tyler Eifert is where you are sticking. All right, this board is set up for you, Pete, to get a point.
That's right. And
set up for you.
Because I need small victories so bad, I've been writing down the numbers so I don't dare accidentally say a number that's already been asked. That's where I'm at.
I would have cut it out for you if you did.
All right. Number 4.
John U. Smith.
Ooh. I like me some Johnu, but I don't think he's moved that much. Trade for number 7.
Number 7 is Gronk.
There's no way Gronk could have moved that much.
You're correct. Pete, you've got a 50-50 chance of getting a point here. You're either going to get the best answer or you're not going to get the point.
Wow. So you're telling me this all comes down
here, Pete.
to the number.
50-50.
All right. I want right in the middle, numero 5.
Everybody cheer for Pete. He got a point. That's Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews, dude, that guy has been going one direction, I'll tell you that.
Yes, he has. He's actually raised quite a bit. Hayden Hurst going out, so
yeah,
everybody is now.
I've been saying all offseason he's Joe Flacco's binky, I can't say.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. He's actually gone the other direction. He actually fell. How did he fall? I'm pretty sure
because Hayden Hurst started getting playtime early.
I've been saying it all offseason. Flacco doesn't rely on the tight end.
Fade Andrews.
All right. So good job, Pete. You got the point there. We'll go through them just in case, though. Matt, we started with Denny this time, who went with Jimmy Graham first. He had only changed 6 spots. Then he went to Adam Shaheen, who had changed 13. Ended on ASJ, who's had a 10-point swing. Matt, Matt went with Austin Hooper, who actually had a pretty good amount of change, 24 spots. Cameron Brate, not much at all for. Tyler Eifert, 12. And then Pete comes through in the clutch. We're just going to end with Mark Andrews. Good job, Pete. You secured a point, and that secured the game and the night for Matt Price.
Hey, but Matt, there are rumblings on the DLF message boards that you aren't clutch. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, if we're talking about like fantasy football finals, last year I was like 0-6 or something. So no, not clutch at all.
All right. So wait, did I end up beating Denny?
You guys both got a point. Oh wait, are we talking just individual points throughout the games?
Yeah. I think Denny got a 2-1. I think.
Yeah, you each got a point in this last game, and then Denny did get the Mike Gillis Slinky answer. That's the tiebreaker right there.
Sorry, not sorry, Pete.
All right. Well,
solid effort tonight, guys.
That's it. There's not a bonus.
We're gonna play that third game. We're not gonna play the third one.
I don't feel like playing the third game.
Really? All right.
I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save the third game because it's something.
Such a wiener.
Yeah.
Come on.
Podcast.
You crushed it. You crushed it, Matt.
No, let's play the third.
All right, fine. Good Lord. All right, we're gonna go super fast through this. So
always love it when the host is super enthused to continue on with the show. Makes everyone feel very comfortable.
You have no idea how fucking hot it is here right now.
Let's let John.
I'm dying and all.
Aren't you in your basement? Aren't you in your basement?
I am, but dude, I told you my AC went out today, and
but isn't the basement the coolest place in the house? So you're gonna be down there anyway. So let's play.
Yeah, but my house gets drilled by because are you kidding? I have room air conditioners in our top floor because the air conditioner never made it up there. So it'll be all nice and comfy in my bed. I mean, it'll be nice and cold. But all right, we're gonna cut all that out. But we'll play this third game here. All right. Nope, we're gonna play it. All right, we will go ahead and play this third game. In this, I am going to give the contestants a single person versus, 2 or 3 people going against them. And you'll have to tell me who has more of the given stat. So in this first category, we're going to go with rushing attempts. So the first question is, who has more rushing attempts? Frank Gore or the combination of Doug Martin, Lamar Miller, and Chris Ivory? You each get a guess. You each can say your guesses. You want Frank Gore here or the group? Who has more rushing attempts? Career rushing attempts.
I mean, Gore's been playing since the second Clinton administration.
That's your second Clinton administration, Joe.
Danny, I say that to my wife now.
In this economy,
in this economy, you can't get away with making jokes like that repeatedly.
This running back economy.
I mean, this was back when GI Joes were a thing.
This is back when running backs carried the ball.
I'll take Frank Gore.
Might be from when GI Joe was a thing.
I think I'm taking Gore too.
Yeah, me too.
You're all wrong. Good job. Frank Gore has 3,226. The other guys combined have 3,406. But it takes 3 guys to beat him out. And Lamar Miller has been playing for quite a while. So is Chris Ivory and Doug Martin. None of those are new guys. They've all been around. And good Lord, it takes 3 of them.
And he's going to ruin all the Canyon Drake fans' days this season too.
I'm not sure about that. I think there's no. Well, I don't know. I said I'm gonna stop saying there's no way he keeps doing it because he's still doing it. So, all right, we'll go with we're still in rushing attempts. So now we're gonna go Alfred Morris or Carlos Hyde and Russell Wilson.
Wow. I'm picking last this time.
I'll take
gave
the
away too much of an edge.
I'll take the package.
Matt's going with the package. What do you got, Denny?
I'm going against the package.
All right, Denny's going against the package. He's anti-package.
As my wife said.
I will take the package.
All right, Pete is pro package. And in this case, Denny is correct. Alfred Morris is 1,262.
My wife is never wrong.
Carlos Hyde, 655, and Russell Wilson, 578 for a total of 1,233. So just under, but I was really surprised that Carlos Hyde's actually only had 655. That seemed light. It feels like he's been around a lot longer. So I was kind of surprised by that. He is hurt all the time, and I wouldn't say it's from workload. I don't know.
What are you accusing Carlos Hyde of right now, John?
Yeah.
It's a little bit aggressive.
Not having a big package.
being injury prone, I guess. Not that that's a thing or anything, but you're right. He's injured all the time. He's been around, and he feels like he should have way more carries than that. All right, we've got one more. We're going to go Cam Newton. One more rushing attempts, I should say. Cam Newton or Ryan Fitzpatrick and Drew Brees.
This feels like a trap. You want us to say Cam Newton.
I know, it probably is, but I'm saying Cam.
It's the package. It's a trick question.
Let's go. I'm all in on the package.
It is definitely the package.
Yeah.
Yep. Cam Newton, 828. Ryan Fitzpatrick has run the ball for probably like 800 teams, 454 total times. Drew Brees, how in the hell does he have 440 rushing attempts? Do they count a kneel? Does a kneel down? Does a kneel down count as a rushing attempt? Like, I can't imagine that he's.
Wow.
It might, I guess. I don't know, because they get negative yardage for it on their. Like
I was shocked that he even had that many. And I mean, granted, he has been around for quite a while, but 440 seemed like a lot from him. All right, we'll go on to passing attempts now. So we've got Tom Brady against Matthew Stafford and Alex Smith.
I'll take the package.
I'll go against the package.
I'm taking that package.
This is going to get to the point where it gets old.
I think we found the name for this game, by the way. This game is definitely called.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So it's going to get old, but then it's going to get funny again. Like, you know, that's where this is heading. All right, so it's this. In this case, it is the package. Matthew Stafford and Alex Smith, 9,463 combined. Good old Tom Brady, 8,805 all by himself. And that arm is going to fall off one of these days, right? One of these days, Tom Brady and Frank Gore are both going to not be in the NFL. Can you imagine?
Hashtag TB12.
It would be crazy. All right, we're going to bring Ryan Fitzpatrick back. So now we're doing passing attempts with Ryan Fitzpatrick against passing attempts of the package of Kirk Cousins and Jameis Winston.
Wait, who is a single dude?
Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's a quarterback, currently starter for Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, I remember him from the 80s. Yeah, I'm going with Fitz.
I will always and forever go with the package.
I think I'll take the package too.
Damn right you will, Zookeeper.
Denny is the winner of this one. Man, Denny's I feel like has gotten a lot of imaginary points in this game. He's doing well. We found his sweet spot.
Imaginary? Come on.
So, all right. Ryan Fitzpatrick, 4,039. Kirk Cousins, only 2,096. And then Jameis Winston, 1,544. Total of 3,640. So, all right. We've got a couple more here. We will go Andy Dalton versus Derek Carr and Blake Bortles.
Andy Dalton.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I hate to be a broken record, and maybe I've just pigeonholed myself into saying the package every time because I'm afraid if I zig, John's gonna zag the package.
Package is definitely your pigeonholed area now.
Man,
Then he wants a package so bad, just do it.
Yeah, I do. I want to pigeonhole the package.
they call that a squab.
I'll go with the package.
I don't know what Matt just said. Do I need to cut that out?
The squab. It's when you eat pigeon.
Okay.
Never mind.
Matt?
I'll take the package. Also.
I like how
John
John is in like 165-degree sauna right now when we're making dick jokes. This is great.
Oh wait, these are dick jokes. You guys are oh, okay. That's all right. My package is not sweaty and disgusting at all.
Hey, this is a family-friendly show. You just take it too far, John.
I'm trying to keep it clean.
Oh, that's
Come on, John. No one needs to know what's going on with your squab.
Did you know there are
That's not making the show. We will no longer be on the family podcast.
Who's the big head honcho at DLF that would review this pod for quality control? Because I have a message for them. Is this Ryan McDowell we're talking about? Who are we talking about?
I don't know. Ken, I guess. Ken Moody.
Ken. You're going to need to loosen up your guidelines because this is Dynasty Game Night After Dark.
We are marked explicit. We are marked explicit.
Okay,
I would say we are probably the loosest show and probably get away with a lot more than anybody else on that podcast.
I was going to tell you guys, though, there is, in case you have a situation like John's, there is a product now. Someone told me about it today at work called Fresh Balls.
What?
I'm not kidding. It's called Fresh Balls, the solution for men's, sweat down there or something like that.
Yeah.
So somebody just repackaged whatever that Gold Bond powder is.
For a growing area, only $12.
Did you say package, John?
$12.
They repackaged. Yes.
Hey,
They repackaged Gold Bond and marked it up by like 3 times and gave it.
It has oatmeal in it, so if you're into oatmeal,
That sounds like a terrible place to put oatmeal. Good Lord.
Can you guys get this nut oatmeal to sponsor the show?
Fresh balls.
Oh man,
steeliest of oats.
That sounds like something that would have been on like Mad TV, like a fake,
it's gonna be
product or something.
No, this game is called The Package, right? So it'll sponsor the game. It'll be the package sponsored by Fresh Balls.
Yeah.
The package.
I think we got some here, John. Yeah.
Size doesn't
matter. We've gone off the rails. Let's finish this with one. Let's finish this with one more after I take out the last 15 minutes or however long it's been.
John, can this be worth 1,000 points?
Sure. 1,000 imaginary points. We've got Ryan Tannehill or Tyrod Taylor and Case Keenum.
Guys, I'm going to have to go. Drum roll, please. With the package.
Oh. Here you got, Matt.
I'll take the package too. I can't get away from it.
I'm opposing the package. This is the final blow to the package.
Oh, and Denny continues. Denny continues to just rack up imaginary points in this game. Good job, Denny. Ryan Tannehill, despite like never being on the field to actually throw the ball, has outthrown Tyrod Taylor and Case Keenum. Tannehill 26-37 if you're keeping score, and Tyrod Taylor, Case Keenum 25-29 combined. So.
Wow, it's so close.
Yeah, that was quite close. I would have thought it was actually more because it feels like Tannehill's been the starter for the Dolphins forever, but he never throws the ball because he's never on the field. So, all right, let's get out of here. Let's go around and whatever you guys want to, pimp out there, let us know. Denny, what do you have for us going on right now?
Lots of stuff, not package related, but I have a kicker column on the Living the Stream Patreon page. If people want to check it, that's where it's living this year. It's patreon.com/livingthestream. It's $1 a month, folks. So check it out.
Pete, you got anything going on? Is the FF Comedy Hour reunion in the works yet, or what?
I just actually cleared my schedule for the next 6 months to look at 90s children's toys and NFL divisions. I have a lot of work cut out. I want an invite in about 6 months after I lead myself through a boot camp, Dynasty Game Night boot camp, and I am paid by 4for4 to make a weekly video show. So if you want to check that out, so they get some return on their investment, that would be good. But I'm embarrassed by my showing tonight, and I understand if I'm banished from the FF community for it.
Yeah, I'm actually.
When's the next Fantasyland?
I'm going to email 4for4 and tell them that what happened tonight. I'm sorry if you're out of a job.
I lost my draft day consultant's gig. I'm going to lose everything. John, and I swear to God, if you edit out one single thing from this, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh, there will be lots edited out from this, for sure. There's a lot not making this show.
And no, I feel like Denny and I didn't give, Zookeeper his due. He created this game. He knew the rules inside out. He's been studying it. So, congratulations, dude.
Thanks, man.
It is. Matt is tough to take on. I look forward to at some point being against him and having some people come on here and host the game so I get to take on Matt because I want to compete with him. Somebody's got to step up and beat him, and I'm hoping that I can take a shot at him. So
yeah, and I mean, I don't know if the carpet matches the drapes, but I can guess he has a nice package. That's all I'm missing.
Oh man! So Pete, when's the next Fantasyland come out?
Probably not for a while. We are going to we're going to Vegas this weekend for the FFPC draft, so we're going to do some live broadcasting. Yeah, so doing that stuff, and awesome. I'm trying to think of any other plugs. No, just the turnover on 4for4. It's a weekly show going to come out in season on Thursdays. Very excited about it. We have a really good editor, so it's well produced. Lots of good fantasy entertainment and jokes, which is clearly all I can provide because it's not knowledge.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. Matt, you can follow him now at Matt Price FF on Twitter. He's joined the Let's Change Our Names to Our Name movement that we had for a day.
It's all your fault.
It is all my fault. I did that. And you can follow me at John Bosch FF now. No more Empire. Empire is dead. So follow the show at DGN Pod. Buy shirts from us. Thanks for joining us. Rate, review, subscribe, share, all that stuff that helps the podcast grow. Thanks a lot.